In our next drill, called the two-tap drill, this is the first time where we're actually using the hand and the forearm as two independent pieces bending at a wrist hinge. The players are gloves off again. They'll be in their good athletic position, the receiving position, thumbs up in a V shape. And now, when the ball hits their glove hand, they'll have 90 degrees of flexion with the wrist to tap the ball with their fingers into their stationary throwing hand. So still going underhand back and forth, and you'll hear two taps with the ball. One off of the glove hand into the bare hand. So if a player is catching a ball with two hands at the same time, they're going to have a stiff wrist and a slower exchange. Here, we're trying to tap the ball into our bare hand for the quickest exchange, so we're only catching half of the baseball instead of the whole ball. And when we receive the ball this way, a player should never have to close his glove. The next step is to put the glove on and use it to have also the wrist hinge and two-piece glove move. And this is done both the same way when I receive a ball or when I field a ground ball. Good infielders, right when the ball takes that last hop on the ground, you'll see that naturally their hand often extends back before it comes back through the baseball as I receive it in the ground ball. Well, this is what we want to do from a standing position when we receive it as well, making my hand softer and independent. So we'll start now in our receiving position, but what I'll have the players do is open their glove hand slightly, pre-flexing that wrist. So when the ball hits the flat surface of the glove, it forces my fingers to have to extend into my stationary bare hand. What this does, it forces the players to have to use a loose, independent wrist hinge. Now we'll have our players move back, and they'll begin to throw the ball overhand from their stationary receiving position. Here we isolate the lower body and just use the upper body working on the exchange with an overhand throw. What you'll find with young players the first time that they do this with an overhand throw, they're going to begin to go back to the way they feel safest catching the ball, and that's often thumb down in the web of the glove. So we'll encourage them to continue to use the flat surface of the glove, staying thumb up.
For more tips, classes, clinics, private lessons, or even live lessons on Skype with your computer, visit us at EliteBaseballTraining.com.